Welcome back. I'm Martin, and in today's video I would like to show you how I scored my entry to the Alone at Last scoring competition that I hosted together with Andreas Dormann and which was sponsored by Heavyocity. So of course I tried to make my score more than 90% using only Gravity 2, which was the main prize. Let's listen to it and then I will show you in detail what precisely I did here.
Have you packed already?
Yes, baby.
Where are you traveling to?
As I said, our secret.
If I have questions?
No calls.
I love you. See you soon.
I'm pleased.
See you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye. Alone at last. Mark? What's this shit?
Now be a good girl and drink this.
You're still here?
Yes, why not?
Can I speak to Franca for a minute?
I'm alone, man. Franca is on vacation.
Thought she was going with you, man.
She wanted to be alone. Horror film. Alone at last.
Our criteria was the overall musical storytelling, the balance between music and sound design, because we didn't want to have only eking strings or something like this, and a surprise. Yeah, we come to you later. You know, just a surprise, whatever you interpreted that. Let's do this. I would like to show you first what I did here with the markers, because obviously I set some markers to points that have been important to me. The very first one was when she pronounced the first time here for the journey, it will be their secret.
As I said, our secret.
If I have
Because
questions...
this secret for me was important because yes, there are some secrets within that movie. Then I do have another marker where the bad boy appears and then where she gets hit, which I called ouch. And then there was one at the very end, exactly here, where everything was over and the final music started to play. So that's it with the markers. That's the only markers that I had. And let's start with the instruments that haven't been Gravity 2. I have Ascent for the musical storytelling, and in this case I would like to show you I programmed a preset myself based on their Instant Chill, I think it was called, which uses the echoes on the 5th and on the flat 6th. So if you press a note, if you play a note, it does this.
Secret.
If I have questions?
No calls.
I love.
Because I really thought this is something that you could remember. This is something like a theme, a very simple one, but still a musical theme that you could remember. So I'm repeating this. Even here where she says,
Alone at last.
Alone at last, pretty important.
Mark?
Then there isn't piano for a long time, and then at the end, yes.
Vacation.
Thought she was going with you, man.
She wanted to be
Repeating
alone.
it again.
Horror film.
And I bring in the second instrument, which wasn't Gravity 2, Uncharted 88, to have some percussion underneath.
Alone at last.
Alone at last, and this is just the theme, you know, of this Alone at Last secret. And then at the very end, yes, where I used my, let's call it, you know, the titles, and then my outro for the YouTube video. I'm just repeating it. So this is, you know, the only two instruments that haven't been Gravity 2. Another criteria was, you know, the mix between the sound design and the music. So I suggest now we just have a listen to all the musical aspects that there are in there. Yes, we come to you.
Have you packed already?
Yes, baby.
From the very beginning, just some pulses, some unstable tones. This is where Gravity 2 really excels. Which is even pretty cool. For example, this here is Gravity 2 and it's just a preset out of the box, which is called the crime scene. Entering the crime scene. So this is how it sounds. Again, another little melody. Detuned. And then I wanted to have that pulse going on, but more subtle. So what I did, you can tell here, I was working with a low pass filter, dimming down the high frequencies, so it's not that prominent anymore. But still there, and this pulse just goes on the whole time, which gives even a little unnerving element, like you can't get rid of it, you know, it's there, you don't hear it the whole time, but it's there. Then there's another pretty cool preset here, which is called Complexion of Angst. Just a note a little bit on distorted guitar, something like this. I had it there only once, and then at the end, yes, again. Then on the next track I do have here the imperfect beings, even those from the beginning. Creating just a sonic layer being there. Then the other note. Going on to that minor thing. And then here again. Pads, you know, just some pads in there, a little bit atonal. Then there is this growing the edge. Let's see what this one is doing. Ah, okay, this is then here at the very end. For the titles. Then this one, yeah, Dark Swell, not a dark swell, no, it's called Dark Swell. It's doing just this. Heavyocity at its best. Then there's even the All Is Lost track, which is doing precisely this when he comes back to her. Which is another pulse, adding to the first pulse that we have, just creating more tension as we go. Getting stronger, getting stronger, getting stronger, and you just can tell from her face, silence, that what will happen isn't that good. Then yes, we had sound design. Yes, we come to you, bad boy. So, what is sound design wise going on in this track? A lot of stuff, because even this is where Gravity 2 really shines. I have here where she says secret, where the piano plays the first time. Let's just listen to this bit.
Secret.
If I have questions,
No calls.
Short before the piano comes and short before the word secret is pronounced, I have this really ugly sound, which is one of the scoring accents. And then here I do have the stings. This one and this one. Which all together, they sound like this. You know, pretty ugly. Pretty ugly, but this is what it was meant to be. Just an anticipation of what will happen later on. Then yes, there comes the transition. To where the guy appears, which I have even in my film scoring tutorial about the markers, because just when he sees him the first time, I wanted that silence. This frup. And the good thing is, you know, all those transitions and rises and swells, they're all time synced in Gravity 2. Then yes, she gets hit. There I have a lot of sounds going on at the same time. I do have 2 impacts. And just a very low boom. And I do have again stings and a scoring element just to create this complex sound. No, this is going on. Then there's another impact. Because I found it so creepy when he touched her. So I mean, this sound, I just wanted to underline that creepiness, even if it's her boyfriend. But anyhow, in this, then yes, she's getting taped. And then the guy is talking outside. Then there is again another transition. Oh yeah, maybe this one is even worth talking about, because this sound here ends precisely where he gets outside, when the door gets open. So there's another transition just time synced in place, and then another transition when he gets back in again. Just, and he's in again. Then I just have some of the sounds. There will be more and more scoring accents and stuff like this. I love this scream. Another transition. And then we come to the title. So what you can now do is just playing the titles. Out. And this is where the video ended, but in YouTube I had an ending, and then I just came up again. A pulse, the piano theme, some stings, and a transition when everything ended. And now, yes, we finally come to you, the bad boy. You can see it here, as this guy really was to me when I saw the movie the first time. The good, the bad, and the ugly, all in one person. What I needed here, let's do this from here. You know, she's asking, where are you? The transition.
Mark?
The silence. The bad boy. And I really hope you had as much fun with that bad boy sound, the good, the bad, and the ugly from the great Ennio Morricone as I had. So yeah, that's it from my side for today. I really hope this video was useful to you. It showed you what Gravity 2 can do, what you can do to your scores. Let me know in the comments what you think about Gravity 2 as a scoring tool, what you think about the score. Stay tuned, another scoring competition is coming in, and I suggest now we just listen to the whole thing again. Now that you know precisely what's going on, because yeah, there was a little more maybe than you might have thought. And really, that's it. See you in the next video or in the next live stream. Make good music always. Bye bye.
Have you packed already?
Yes, baby.
Where are you traveling to?
As I said, our secret.
If I have questions?
No calls.
I love you. See you soon.
I'm pleased.
See you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye. Alone at last. Mark? What's this shit?
Now be a good girl and drink this.
You're still here?
Yes, why not?
Can I speak to Franca for a minute?
I'm alone, man. Franca is on vacation.
Thought she was going with you, man.
She wanted to be alone. Horror film.